Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Prince. This is not my first video. If you've been here, watched my video before, you're welcome again. If you're new here, this is 2024. I'll be spending time to talk about life, after graduate school, after being in the job market for a while. So yeah, you're welcome. All right, so I'll be talking about tech layoffs. I was reading this book. It's called "So Good They Can't Ignore You." Uh, it's by Cal Newport, and the subtitle is "Why Skills Trump Passion in the Quest for Work You Love." I thought it was a good example to something I've been thinking about over the past few months about the tech layoffs. Again, don't take it personal. That's something that all of us are trying to deal with. I have been laid off before. I've had the experience. It wasn't fun. Fortunately, at the time, I was about to leave the job. I kind of had a hint that things were going to go south. So I think I prepared a little, just looking for a new job. So I wasn't in the market for a while, but other people weren't that fortunate. They got laid off, and it wasn't fun. And I just wanted to say, in this period, you don't have to take it personal. It doesn't mean that you're not good at your skill or whatever career that you've chosen. Most companies were just relying on investors. Well, they are mostly taking loans because of interest rates. And this is what happens when interest rates are low. Companies borrow a lot of money. Even when they have profits, they still go borrow money. That's a usual thing. And when it gets tough, or when we get to this period where inflation, interest rates are so high, you get most of these people laying people off, and that's what all of us are experiencing. And I would just encourage people, just keep a positive spirit. Dust up your resumes. I am a designer. I'm a product designer, and I will encourage some of my colleagues, if you are experiencing this, really do well. Look into your portfolio, bring out the best work, and polish it. If you're a software engineer, check your lead code. Just go delve deep into becoming an expert, and also understand storytelling. Be able to really talk about how impactful your work was, and all these little things. And I think if you follow the standard, applying for job applications, looking for referrals, something will pop up. But I also wanted to say, don't follow your passion. I think that's what this book was talking about, and that's what really pushed me to even make this video as one of my first videos back on YouTube. Most people, we get into this situation and it is hard to even pivot, right? I find myself to be very fortunate. Even though I'm a designer, I can program a little. I would say I know my JavaScript. I can do stuff, but I don't use it. I can do Python. I don't really use it because my work doesn't require it. So, I don't really use it. But in instances where I've been in certain roles, what really made me stand out was the fact that I could do multiple things at the same time. And that helped you really become, very an asset to the company, but even to yourself in these instances, right? I encourage people to really look into other roles or in other field, right? In instances, if you're a software engineer, there are roles in data analytics, data science that you can really dust up your resume. If you need to learn Power BI, if you need to become better at Python, you want to look at that, because they are all similar in some form, some shape or form. So I'm really gonna encourage you. Don't just be stuck in the career, because you don't know who is you want to make money at the end of the day. The fact is, you want job satisfaction. It is something I usually say. You want to feed your family. You want to make money. You don't want to go homeless. You don't want to get into a situation where you are not getting money in, right? So if you have to look into other fields, if you have to look into other careers in the meantime, I think you can do that. And I encourage people to do that, right? As someone who have multiple skill, and I guess that's one of the challenges I sometimes go into. I love to learn new things, and it's not just on the surface. I love to become an expert in one thing. Just this past, I think a month ago, I wrote my agile coaching certificate. I'm probably just gonna put it down. I might not use it now, but I've gained so much skill in that. I learned how to negotiate. I've learned how to lead conflict resolution. Just work with people, right? But at the end of the day, this certificate can also give me a job when I'm in instances where I'm not you. I'm in a situation where I need to change my field or change my career, right? So I really encourage people, don't necessarily follow your passion and don't just be stuck in one career. I have this note here. Again, sharpen your skill. The fact that you are changing into a new field, or the fact that you are pivoting, doesn't also mean just become the regular, employee or something. You need to become an expert in what you're trying to do, right? So it's very, very important to be best at it. Because even at the resume review stage, or even when you get an interview, you need to really prove that you can do the job, right? And there are instances where you have to leverage the experience you've had. So you need to really understand what you're trying to do, and you need to be an expert in it. If you have to take courses on YouTube, if you have to take courses on Udemy and all these platforms, I think I would encourage you to do that because it's very, very essential. And also, in these instances, you need to apply more, right? Applying to more jobs, and now applying to job becomes so burdensome around this stage of your career that sometimes you apply for 2, 3 jobs and you feel like you're done. Yeah, like apply more. And also, I believe you don't also just have to stick with applying to jobs that you've seen, right? You need to reach out to people, you need to get referrals. I think break out of your mode, right? LinkedIn is, I'm not a fan of LinkedIn, but yeah, LinkedIn is a place you meet people and you can introduce yourself, share your portfolio with them, share your work with people, let them know what you are up to so that they can refer you to some of these roles, because I believe it's very important. And also, yeah, go for networking events. And I guess this is something that I also believe in. Yeah, networking events. I don't know if I believe in networking enough, but I think it's important. I have a contrarian view about networking and also making friends or meeting people who can recommend you. I believe, and I've come to learn over the years, that maybe even making content online, showing your work to people, right? Spending time to show your work on, like Behance. If you're a designer, you're showing your work on like Reddit, Blind. There's a platform called Blind that you can reach out to people for referrals. But at the end of the day, your community that you can build outside your work, it's also very important. Like you can build a community on YouTube, and that's what I'm trying to do. My goal here is to build a community of like-minded people who have interest in multiple things. I want to really meet people. I want to show people the things I can do. Even in my current job, I work more like a data visualization designer. I'm a senior data visualization designer. I mostly work with a tool called like Flourish, and also I do a bit of Power BI. So all these things have given me an experience to really delve into different spaces to be able to interact with more people, right? So interacting with different people from different backgrounds, I think will help you expose you to places that you can, just make some money, right? So that's what I think. And I mean, it's not an exhaustive list of everything, but this book really prompted me to really do this, and I really want to encourage you that it is going to be fine. I I know it's hard during these times, and it is very difficult just looking for jobs, applying for jobs. I know I have friends who have been even they've been at home for about a year, and it's very hard. It's been very difficult, but I've also seen people who have not had job for those period, but then they get something and it's just over even what they even expected, right? And that's because they didn't change their field, right? So I'm gonna really encourage you, whatever you think you have to do to really get a good job around this time is what you need to focus on. And one thing I would say is, even in finding or changing your field, don't limit whatever you have to earn. If it comes to salary negotiations and all those things, don't get lowballed. You need a job, but also just be confident. And I think that's what I've been talking about, the fact that you need to really be the best, even if you're changing the field. Like, just learn how things work so much that people would appreciate you, that, oh, you are bringing a new skill and we would want to pay you more, right? Don't get lowball because you didn't prepare enough, right? So, yeah, just stay positive. I'm here to give you positive, just encouragement. We've all been there, we've all gone through it, and I know it will take a while. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Like, share with your friends. Just let this be an encouragement to you that everything is going to be fine. So have a wonderful day, and hey, stay blessed.